We are back working on a new vehicle. This is one of my latest Copart purchases. 2004 Mustang. It is a V6 sadly, but it is a 5-speed. I bought it because for one, it was cheap. And the second reason is I wanted a cheap winter drifter that could be put in a ditch, could be wrecked without too much care, as long as it's not into someone else and just off the road. So we found this. It is a V6, like I said, 5-speed. Appears to be pretty much stock. Has a 40th anniversary badge. It's got leather. Someone put a fiberglass hood on it and paint matched it, so that was a little bit of money. Let's see. The wreck was right here on the front. Hit that crash bar right there. Surprisingly, the only thing that broke was the power steering pulley. So I replaced that, which was easy. I used one of the tools from O'Reilly's you can rent. Fairly straightforward. Radiator's actually good, even though it took a good hit here. AC is still charged as well, which surprised me because I was about to rip it all out. But if it works, I will leave it. So the only thing that this is going to get, it's going to get a cooling fan because that one definitely broke. And I was debating on what to do for a headlight so it can be driven at night. And I found one on eBay for 32 bucks. So I just bought a new matching headlight. I plan to put a light bar either here or it'll just go straight to the hood, because the hood is pretty trash. So I don't really care what happens to the hood. Maybe we'll try to screw this back together, put the light bar on there. But we were getting ready to drive it, and I heard a hissing noise when I pushed on the brakes when I was driving it home. Now, given I only drove it less than a mile, so that was good. But I pushed on the brakes, and let's see if you can have a look back here. Maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't think V6s came with, dual exhaust. And this one has an exhaust on the driver's side. And what happened is right up in here, you can see all the brake fluid. The exhaust pushed the brake line into the frame rail and rubbed a hole in the hard brake line. So I just spent some time taking it off. 13 millimeter will do it. So we got the brake line off. It's right here. And I'm gonna go see about making my own at AutoZone. But here's the, see if it'll focus. That's the nick where it happened. And it was spewing it out pretty good. Oh, sorry, right there. So we're gonna go see if we can recreate this thing, put it back in, and then the plan is my friend's gonna take it, we're gonna weld the diff. I've read mixed reports about welding the diff on these things. Some people say it's gonna grenade and blow up, but don't really care. I don't think I'm going to be going that hard on it on icy roads. We're going to weld the diff. We're going to make a roof rack of sorts for it. I have one over on my shelf, but I don't know if it's going to fit. So if not, we're just going to, I don't know, apocalypse this out, weld it to the roof. And weld it to the roof, have a good time with it. Windshield is pretty thrashed, but East Idaho does not have safety or emissions, so technically I won't need to replace it. One thing I will need to get is windshield wiper blades. Don't know who owned this before, but apparently they had some nice blades on there for them to take them off before the insurance company got it. Here's a quick look at the interior. Yeah, it's got a sweet LED light. Airbags did deploy, but don't care, we'll just tape them down or something. Leather seats are in good shape. overall the car is pretty clean. There's nothing really wrong about it. There's no big dents or anything, but for the price you pay, I guess the fender is kind of dented, but. So this will be part 1 of the, I don't want to copy Chris Fix and call it the Drift Stang, or Roadkill and call it the Disgusting, but it will be both of those. It will be disgusting and it will be primarily made to drift. So that'll be part 1, and I'll keep you updated about making the brake line and getting it back on, bleeding the brakes, and hopefully having it going before winter's over.